And before we start our presentation, let me introduce my group mates. My name is Muhammad Firdaus, and we also have Nur Alia Irdina, Jumana Ragam, Nur Shahira, Dia Camelia, and Nur Aisha Nadra. In the program Me Positive, we have developed an objective to achieve the goal of the positive psychology intervention. The objective is to know if there is a significant change among the students after joining the intervention, such as whether there is an increase in their positivity and well being. Now I'll pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Dawes. Our theme is actually positive emotions, but since it encompasses a lot of constructs, we chose only three main variables, which are first, savoring, which is an emotion regulation process where people generate, maintain, or enhance positive emotions through mindful appreciation of different life experiences. Two, optimism, a mental attitude characterized by hope and confidence in success and a positive future. And three, gratitude, the human way of acknowledging the good things of life. So our target participants for the interventions are three first-year students and three fourth-year students. The reason why we chose these participants is because we want to see the difference of how freshmen and final year students maintain and enhance their positive emotions. Now let's move on to the content of the first main variable, savoring.
Thank you, Alia. I'll be talking about the first variable, which is savoring, and discussing some of the things our participants mentioned in the program. Our program, Me Positive, was planned to be implemented by our group starting from December 30th, where we held a meeting with our selected participants and briefed them about the objectives and the tentative of our program. The program consisted of three interventions that aim to boost positivity and well being using the element of time, the past, the present, and the future. The three interventions were memory building, mindful photography, and positive imagination. In addition, the instrument used to assess their positive emotions before and after our program was the Positive and Negative Effect Schedule, or PANAS, which consisted of 20 items that require participants to rate their emotions based on the positive and or negative terms. Participants were asked to take the PANAS test before the first intervention. As mentioned, the briefing of our program was on December 30th. The first intervention method, memory building, savoring through reminiscing, was implemented on the 2nd of January. Participants were asked to share past events that boosted their positive emotions by detailing specific moments. The first participant, who was a first year student, talked about how happy he was starting a new chapter with the new year and his new friends. They celebrated the night by counting down the time until it struck midnight, then had dinner and played futsal. Another participant shared how happy she felt in a moment of solitude because she realized no one else needs to validate her happiness. The third participant mentioned that despite the fact that PKP forced them to stay at home, which worsened their mental health and self esteem, they were able to spend a lot of time with their grandmother alone. The others followed and chimed in with their own wholesome and cherished memories. Our next tentative was on the 5th of January, and it was time to implement the second intervention, which was mindful photography, appreciating the moment. Participants were asked to take a picture that day and share why they decided to take that photo and what about it makes them happy. The first participant shared a photo of their plushie and suitcase, expressing their happiness of going back home. The second photo shared by the second participant was a bag of mandarin, and they explained that they do not enjoy it as much as others. So they decided to give it away by posting the picture of the bag to others. Another participant shared a picture. Another participant shared a picture that was taken after playing futsal. He explained that although he was not experienced in it, he wanted to practice playing it for the upcoming psychic sports day, and he found that playing with his friends was very enjoyable. The last intervention was implemented on the 8th of January, which marked the last day of the program. The intervention, Positive Imagination, Anticipating the Future, asked participants to note down 9 things that they are anticipating in the near future and share their favorite three events by explaining the impact it will have on them. The first participant expressed her excitement about starting her internship next semester, going back home, and saving money to purchase their own car. The next participant shared her enthusiasm on graduating and planning for postgraduate studies. In addition, buying her own house and owning an art store where she can be the boss and be as creative as she wants. Lastly, the third participant shared similar excitement with the first of owning a personal car, anticipating Psychic Sports Day, and finishing up presentations and to return home. After participants finished discussing their past memories, present moments, and future manifestations, they were asked to take the PANAS post test in order to assess their emotions after the program's conclusion. Then, evaluators of the program compared the means of the pre and post test and concluded that there was a significant increase in positive emotions possessed by the participants. That is all from me, and now I'll pass on to the next presenter.
Thank you, Shimano. So I will talk about the optimism. Optimism refers to the generalized expectation of positive versus negative outcomes in important domains of life. Optimists usually a type of person who look to the future with confidence and mostly expect good things to happen. Optimism involves positive, relatively stable, favorable expectations and outcomes for the future. It is associated with making positive cognitive appraisals of situations, then with making active, engaged coping efforts to deal with stress, making the best of whatever is encountered. Empirical evidence confirms that optimists and pessimists differ in their general approach to life and, as a consequence, different life outcomes. The general pattern of findings suggests that because optimists has better self-regulation strategies than pessimists, higher levels of optimism are linked to favorable life outcomes. Optimists employ coping strategies more flexibly than pessimists do. Moreover, because they expect more positive outcomes, they show greater persistence in the pursuit of goals. The instrument that has been used to measure optimism is the Optimism Pessimism Scale, OPS. OPS designed by William Denver and colleagues to measure optimism and pessimism as two poles of a single trait. The OPS includes 56 items answered in a four-legged scale. Therefore, we aim to measure the psychological disposition of optimism of the audience. We have two activities in optimism. The first one is best possible self-intervention. This activity have to requires people to envision themselves in an imaginary future in which everything has turned out in the most optimal way. The second one, life summary element, where the participants have to write a 1 to 2 page summary of their life as they would like to be relayed via a biography, assuming they live a long, fruitful life. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Dia. So next is gratitude. Gratitude can be defined as an admission that we have benefited from the generosity of others. It is also a moral virtue, an attitude, an emotion, a habit, or a personality attribute, and a coping mechanism. Some researchers view gratitude as a trait or personality quality that can vary in strength, frequency, and duration. Additionally, people who are highly grateful tend to notice more opportunities to express gratitude. It is also believed that gratitude affects well-being either directly or indirectly by acting as a barrier against unfavorable states and feelings. So moving on to the activities, there are three of them, which are journaling, gratitude box, and gratitude walk. Journaling allows participants to reflect on the past day, few days, or week and allows them to remember some things that they're grateful for, whether it is something big or small. Meanwhile, gratitude box encourages participants to express their own feelings through writing a loving and uplifting greeting for their loved ones. Last but not least, gratitude walk enables participants to observe and appreciate the things that they see and hear while walking around the nature. For example, the color of the trees and birds chirping. So to measure the level of gratitude, we use gratitude questionnaire. The gratitude questionnaire is a 6-item self-report questionnaire designed to assess individual differences in the proneness to experience gratitude in daily life. So next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you. So, in conclusion, our group focuses on interventions in enhancing and maintaining positive emotions by using variables such as savoring, optimism, and gratitude. The PPI has been a success and we receive positive feedback from our target audience. Lastly, our pre and post test also demonstrated a significant positive effect that boosted their mental well being. That's all from us. Thank you.
positive, and today we will do the first intervention. The first intervention you will undergo is the memory building. Your task will be to reminisce on the past events that brought you positive emotions, and you need to detail the specific moment that made you happy. So let's start it off with Dia.
Hi, I'm Dia.
Hi, Dia.
Hi.
My family was on vacation at the time. I recall being alone in my room while my entire family was downstairs. I'm just enjoying my main character moment, standing outside on the balcony and gazing at the night sky. It was a very simple moment, but I'm not sure why I felt so alive at that time. Suddenly, my mind felt silent and a genuine smile appeared on my face. I'm not sure if it's joy, but something in me seems to light up. I never felt that way before. I was alone at that time, and it felt strange to be so alive without needing anyone to validate my happiness. I began to reflect on my life events and have the thought, wow, I really made it. For the first time, I am satisfied with myself, and while it does not last long, it is a lasting memory for me. It's a memorable event because it happened so quickly. I'm not sure what was so special that day, but perhaps I will feel it again someday. And this time, I hope it lasts a little longer. That's all.
Wow, Dia, that was really good. So thank you for sharing. Next, let's go for Alia.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So, this is the photo,
Wow.
right? So, this was the first time I got COVID during my birthday. So, I remember how it felt. I was really tired and sad and in pain. So, I love birthdays. And that time I was really sad because I didn't get to go out and celebrate. And on that day, my birthday was on the last day of my quarantine. So I didn't expect much because I can't go out. But then when the clock struck 12, I heard my mom and sister's footsteps from outside my room. So they opened the door and sang happy birthday to me. And turns out they prepared a special treat outside of our balcony. And all of my favorite food were there, like sushi, donuts, ice cream, even balloons and everything. So I was really, really happy that time. And after we ate at the balcony, I got a surprise for my boyfriend. And since he can't be there for my birthday, he prepared a birthday slide compiling all of our favorite moments together. So from there, he made a presentation, sort of, and it made me feel very appreciated. And I was really, really happy that night.
Wow, Alia, that's so wholesome. I'm so like happy for you, and that
Thank you.
I'm so happy you have a loving family and also boyfriend. So thank you everyone for sharing, and that concludes the first day of our program. I'll see you on the next day. Bye. Assalamualaikum and hi guys. Welcome to the second day of our program. So
Hi.
we will do our second intervention today, and your task is to take a picture or share a picture you took today. And when you share it with others, tell us what is the significance of that picture and what about it makes you happy. So let's start off with Shahira.
Okay, wait. Okay, can you guys see the photo? It is a photo of donut
Oh, okay.
with chocolate
Yes.
chip on top. It looks so delicious, right? Delicious, right? So today I'm not feeling really well, so I just stayed in my room all day. And my sister came back from school and gave me the donut that I
Yeah.
showed you earlier. So I don't know why. It's simple, but it makes me really happy.
Wow,
You,
I'm happy that you have a very loving sister. Wow, so sweet. Like the donut. Okay, so Dia, do you want to go next?
oh, I took this picture. Did you see?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, it's a baby mandarin. Actually, I gave away baby mandarin this afternoon. I'm happy that others will get to enjoy this as well and not just me. So I took this photo to let K9 residents to know that they can find it at the foyer. So everyone can enjoy it together.
Oh wow, sharing is caring, I guess. So Thank you so much for sharing with us and with the K9 residents. So that is all for today,
Well,
and I will see you in the third and last day of our intervention. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Assalamualaikum and hi guys. How are you doing today? Good, good.
good, good.
Good.
Fine,
Today
madam.
is unfortunately as our last day of the program, but all good things must come to an end. So we will perform the last activity, and it is positive imagination. I want to ask you to write down on a piece of paper or on your phone 9 things you are anticipating in the near future. Then you need to share 3 things that you are anticipating the most. Why are you excited about it and what impact it has on you? Okay, so I will give you a few minutes. Okay, okay. When you are done, you can just let me know.
I'm done.
Oh, wow, that was fastest. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so I have 3 things to share. First, I'm excited about the idea of having my own car and driving license. I've always wanted to have them because I feel like I would enjoy giving other people rides and help them because I'm naturally a helping person. Right now, I just follow my friend's car. And I'm excited for Psychic Birthday, even though I am not the best at chess, but it will be fun to be able to play physical chess one more time. Reminds me of my tournament era. Third, I'm excited to finish my last presentation for this semester because I look back and all my other presentation went well. So I hope this last one will be okay so that I can truly feel satisfied of my hard work. I always put work in doing my stuff, and I would be happy if I manage to get four, yeah, not five, flat for this person. Thank you.
Wow, that was so good. Yes, thank you so much for sharing. So next, let's go with Alia.
Okay, so my point is the same as Dao's. I also would like to have a car. I can't wait to have a car. Honestly, I don't care what car it is as long as it can I can drive it. So and then I am excited for my internship this February because I'm gonna be working with a lot of experienced people, and I can't wait to dive into my field of interest, which is HR. And the third one is that I can't wait to be home after finals. I can't wait to go home, go straight to my bed, and go straight to my family, hugging my parents, hugging my siblings, and all. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Okay, wow, thank you for sharing, Alia. I guess everyone's excited about going home, meeting their parents, and like getting their own
Yes.
car. Wow. Okay. So that concludes the intervention. Before you guys leave, I want to ask you to take the post test. I will share the link right now. But thank you so much for joining our program. I hope all of you. I hope all the best for you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.